So I mentioned this stuff in my last video. Canfield's Diet Chocolate Fudge Soda. Diet soda, 0 calories. Didn't know what to expect from this, but it's honestly kind of what I would have guessed a chocolate soda would have tasted like. It has like a chocolate tint to it, and then there's carbonation. And someone recommended not to put it in the fridge and drink it warm. Is it good? It's alright. I won't buy this again, but it's definitely interesting. You probably could make this really good with like a chocolate ice cream float. It's not like, how do you enjoy the video, guys? So this is the third parking spot I've parked in because it's that time of the day where the sun's going down, and everywhere I've parked so far, there's just this huge glare in my face. And I want to give you guys the best quality, so I just kept moving around the parking lot. Going in to kill legs. It's Monday around, what is it now? 6 o'clock. Left the house this morning at 4:30, so I'm a little tired, but I have a lot of pre-workout in me and a lot of sugar. I had 2 packs of those Sour Patch gummy candy bears or whatever. But I thought it'd be a good opportunity, since I'm planning PT for my platoon right now, to kind of just tell you guys what I'm doing, because I know a lot of you guys don't have weights available all the time. Like personally, when we go to the field and we train, we don't have weights, but I still like to work out, and I still do work out sometimes. So I'll share with you what we've been doing, because you might be able to use this if you're on vacation, you don't have something to work out with, or if you just don't use weights and you're looking for like body exercises to use. So I'm planning our PT right now, and I'm trying to bring our PT score up. Our platoon average is a 240, and it's based out of a 300 max score. So if you get 100% in all the events, the push-ups, sit-ups, and the 2-mile run, you get a 300, which is like perfect. It's max. So our platoon average is a 240, and I want to get a 270 platoon average, which is what a lot of platoon leaders, platoon sergeants shoot for. So I started this new plan for my platoon that I think will bring it up. So today's workout was focused on sit-up, push-up improvement, and then some of the workouts are like focused on running improvement. So you might want to try this out. It was a really good smoker, and a lot of guys loved it. So we started off with 4 rounds of you do 8 body squats, 4 burpees, 8 sit-ups. That's one round. You do that 4 times as fast as possible. Then we went into 10 minutes of push-ups. So every minute on the minute, you do 20 push-ups. So you do 200 push-ups in 10 minutes, which is pretty good. And it's a really good smoker, a really good pump. I used to do this workout actually before going out Friday nights in college. Yes, I was a bro. That's as bro as it gets, guys. And then after that, we did P90X ab ripper. In college, I used to do this workout all the time, the ab ripper workout, which you can find online. And I'll try to find a link to it in the description below. But I think that like all you really need for abs are hanging leg raises, like cable crunches, stuff like that that isolates the muscles. But P90X ab ripper is an awesome workout. It's about 15 minutes long. It's about 9 exercises, 25 reps a piece, and my core got shredded from it. So I'll try to find it for you guys. Going into the workout right now. Pre-workout's buzzing through me, feeling good, and we'll see what I do on squats.
And when he gave you passes, I was gassed, I can't lie, but I was busy living out my passions. That's why my friends just laugh. It's funny, the type of shit I'm mad at. 90% is love, but all we hear is the bad. I wish I could take back the time.
So it's weird. Every time I have a really good leg workout and hit a PR, it's when I have really limited time and I can't get much stretching and mobility stuff in. So right before this workout, I only did a few things from the hip flexors because that is my problem area. And I just felt really good going into the workout. You know, like when you first start squatting with like 135, 225, just getting warmed up, and you know it's going to be a good workout. It was one of those. And something I've been focusing on that has been improving my squat dramatically is keeping my legs closer together, because after watching film and analyzing my squat, when I keep my legs wide and my feet wide, the squat just doesn't end up right. I don't feel comfortable, and it puts a lot of strain on my hips and my back. So keeping them close has been a huge improvement on my squat. So finishing up this workout, I went into a 460 PR, which was a 20-pound PR than my last workout. This new program I'm doing, this 10-5-3-1-1-1 rep scheme, has been producing phenomenal results. As I'm doing this voiceover, I just got doing a chest and back workout, and I had a PR on bench of 340, which is a 10-pound PR. And on deadlifts, I was doing 585 for 5 reps, which is a 10-pound PR from last week. So everything just keeps shooting up, and it's not too much volume that I'm hurting. Now, analyzing what I'm doing now compared to what I used to do, so in college, maybe a year ago, I used to judge my workouts by how fatigued I was at the end. So if I went to failure and my workout was done and I was just hurting, I couldn't lift anymore, I judged that by a good workout. Now, currently what I'm doing, if I finish my workout routine that I have planned, I have structure, I hit my numbers, I showed a little bit of improvement, I consider that a good workout. If I leave the gym and I'm still, I think I could lift a little bit more, I just don't do it because I hit my structured plan, I hit my PRs, and I keep progressing. I'm not worn out, I'm not lifting to failure every time, I'm not taking every set to failure. Now, when I do my accessory stuff after my big lifts, I'm typically going to an RPE 9, if not failure. But the thing is, I'm not going super heavy. I'm including a lot more volume. I don't want to say lighter weight, but weight that I can handle anywhere from 10 to 20 reps. And that allows me to really focus on my strength training on one part of my workout and then my accessory stuff and volume in another aspect of my workout. Because, I am, or at least consider myself, a bodybuilder at heart. And powerlifting is just a hobby that I enjoy that helps my bodybuilding goals. So right now, my typical breakfast every morning has been overnight oats. And, in the past couple of weeks, I'd say I've been doing like chocolate peanut butter. But I ran out of all my chocolate protein powder. And all I had back here was this vanilla left over. And I rarely ever use vanilla unless it's like a certain recipe. Just because I don't think it mixes well with a lot of things like chocolate does. So I made peanut butter butterscotch overnight oats. Posted a picture on Instagram and I asked who wants to see a recipe. Like 1/3 of you said you wanted to see it. So I'm going to show you how to make this and you got to try it. It's like my go-to overnight oats right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to mix 1 cup of oatmeal. And when you're going to use oats, make sure you're using the old-fashioned oats. You don't want to use the quick oats. They just don't mix well the same. Jello mix. So the fat-free, sugar-free Jello mix, the butterscotch flavor. I use 2 servings of this. You can really use anywhere from 1 to 4 servings. It all does the same thing. And it's just going to soak up those oats a little bit and make it a lot softer. I've made it before without the fat-free, sugar-free Jello mix. It just doesn't get the same. Doesn't get as soft or as just filling. And then protein powder, a 1.5 scoops of vanilla. I'm using Diamond right now. A little bit of cinnamon, not too much, just a tiny, tiny bit. Now you can either use peanut butter. I use natural peanut butter. Or you can use PB2 if you're dieting and just don't want that much fat. And then last but not least is almond milk. So I use probably anywhere from a 1/2 cup to 3/4 of a cup. And then just mix it in the bowl you're going to keep it in. Top it. Throw it in the fridge overnight or at least 4 hours. And it'll come out really thick and very creamy. So using the fat-free, sugar-free butterscotch Jello mix is key to the recipe. It's kind of just what makes it. So try it out. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll try to make more overnight oats recipes in the future. So one of the main reasons I love having this channel so much is because I can just record what my current thoughts are. And really, you guys hold me so accountable. If I know I put something out there, I just know I need to accomplish it. I need to stick to it. So you guys motivate me and keep me going just as much as I think I've been motivating some people, just from the feedback I've been getting. But some things that have been on my mind lately. For one, is it just me or is Taylor Swift's music getting pretty good? I'm to the point where I will rock it in the gym every day, but I'm not quite to the point where I'll rock it in my car out loud. I'm getting there, but I think it's pretty good. Second thing I want to talk about is, it's something that's been on my mind for a long time, and it's kind of transitioned into the way I've seen it. So I've realized I'm never really happy in the current status I'm in. And what I mean is, like, last night I hit a PR on squats of 460. I was ecstatic about it, but the first thought that popped in my mind was, what am I going to hit next week? What's my next PR I'm going to hit? I'm always looking ahead, and I think it's because of 2 reasons. For one, I've always been a pretty impatient person. And for 2, I think the Army has had a huge impact, because in the Army, when you're planning for training, it's always 6 weeks out. If you're planning for the present or tomorrow, you are way behind. So I'm always looking about what I'm going to hit next. And I think Christian Guzman says it pretty good, where he says, be proud but never satisfied. And it's so true. Like, be proud of what you're doing right now. Be proud of the accomplishments you make, whether it's in life, dieting, nutrition, training, but always want one more thing. You should always want one step higher than you're accomplishing right now. And they always say, like, you'll be stronger tomorrow than you are today, and work harder tomorrow than you have today. And it just hits home, you know? You should always want more. You should never be satisfied with what you're doing, never satisfied with average. You should always want to be that much greater than what you've accomplished already. And I don't think that I'm unappreciative of what I have right now or what I'm doing. I'm completely happy with the progress I've been making, where I'm currently at in my training, where I'm at in life right now. But I always want more. I'll never be satisfied with where I'm at. Never be satisfied. I just always want something bigger and better. And that's just the attitude I've always had. And I think I'm just that determined. So that wraps up the video tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you in the next one.